What are you offering startups that they can't do themselves?
Very good question. So a lot of startups, what they left to do is to go to this type of conferences and attempt to pitch essentially what's their value proposition. But as we all know, going from one person to another person, there's only so many people that can be maybe interested in a project, and you only require or have a certain amount of time just to quickly explain what you do and why you are unique. What we attempt to do is taking that and putting in our platform, which will do two things. Number one, we have certain exclusive contracts with the conference organizers. And during those conference organizers, we would be distributing the tokens of these startup companies way before the pre-ICO, way before the ICO, so to create the buzz around those companies. So in essentially creating bounty platforms for people to come and become interested in these tokens because they truly have values. So they're not just the companies that decided to write the white paper and hoping to raise funds. Absolutely not. There is a structure in place, there is a solid team in place, there is a value proposition, and they're truly trying to change the industry. So as such, we're helping them to distribute their tokens for free, but at the same time to create the buzz around them.
And how scalable is the technology?
It's really scalable in our opinion, because we are going to be traveling to Ukraine, Singapore, Dubai, and Bangkok. So we have about 1 month of travels to be done, and all of the conference organizers are interested in providing the value that we're attempting to connect the startups with the potential crowds, the startups with the potential investors, and we are right in the middle of it because nobody else does it at this point.
And so you said that you will be offering credits for free to begin with. And is that something that's going to continue? I mean, is that how you incentivize people to get involved?
To be honest with you, in my opinion, there will be a time where a lot of startups would absolutely be giving their tokens for free. Why? Because the power of network is creating larger fan group, larger followers, and the only way for you to create it is to give out these tokens for free. Why? Because if you create a huge fan group, subsequently them receiving those tokens for free, they see the value in your project, they will be buying more. And they will be talking about this token to their friends, to their relatives, to whoever. So it's a word of mouth, social media. As such, there's no reason why not you wouldn't want to give up them for free, just a certain portion of it.
What would you say are the main challenges and obstacles you've run into in trying to produce this so far?
At this point, we don't have major obstacles because anybody we have spoken to, anybody from conference organizers, to investors, to bounties, service providers, or even startups themselves, they all crave for one universal body that anyone interested in solid projects can go into and have a dynamic system in place to assess the value of the tokens. There's no such thing that exists at this point. And we've been bombarded with a lot of people literally asking us, what's next? What stage you're at? How can we help? Can we invest? What's the next step for you? So all of that will be available pretty soon. So beginning of March, we're going to have our full website available with all of the timelines described and all of the value propositions announced, because at that point we'll have a better version of our platform ready to be demoed.
And how are you funded?
We're self-funding at this point. We're not asking for any money because we believe in our project, and if we fund ourselves, we want to create value. That's why we said no investors at this point. Why? Because we truly believe in our project and we want to self-fund it at first to create the proof concept and then launch it to public.
And in the future, once this is up and running, are there other services that you want to offer on the platform? Add-ons?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So there will be a lot of add-ons to this platform. Unfortunately, we cannot disclose at this point. Kind of stay tuned. But absolutely, we are bringing more value to our platform, not just becoming a fully regulated underwriter, but essentially a full marketplace for marketing, for advertisement, for essentially expressing opinion and blogging. So there are a lot of things that our platform can incorporate and include, but at this point we want to at least create a solid platform to become that kind of entity at this point.